You're watching DelmarvaLife, and we are here in beautiful Chincoteague at the auction arena on the carnival grounds, and everything's quiet right now, but in just a week, this place is going to be packed. That's because it'll be time for the 98th annual pony swim and auction, and I'm here with Hunter Leonard, you kind of wear a ton of hats. You're the public information officer, you are a saltwater cowboy, you are a volunteer firefighter here in Chincoteague. Let's talk about the pony swim. It's coming right up. How excited are you guys?
We're packed. It's super busy around here even now. We're constantly getting things ready, getting prepared. A lot of the cowboys are suiting up, getting their horses ready because it's a long week, usually hot too. So we're all ready for it though.
Yeah.
It's the best time of year. I'm
sure it is. So let's go through kind of the schedule for the whole week.
Yep, so we start carnival. We do carnival Friday and then Saturday. This is before the swim week. And so on Saturday afternoon, we'll start with the southern herd. We'll round them up, put them in the southern corral, which is over on Assateague. That's very publicly accessible. People can come and see that. It's great to see the ponies run in with the little babies and everything. Sunday, we do the northern herd. The northern herd's much more expansive. It's almost 4,000 acres, so it takes us quite a while to round them up. That's a long day. We start really early in the morning. Once we get that done, the next day, which would be Monday, so 2 days prior to the swim, we'll take all of the northern herd out of the beach at sunrise and walk them south all the way down to where the public beach is on Assateague. Tuesdays kind of do a general rest day because it's been an action-packed week to that point, and it's leading up to Wednesday. Wednesday's the big day. You know, 40,000 people are going to converge on this little island just to see all of our ponies swim across from Assateague to Chincoteague. So we do the swim at slack tide in the morning. Right now we're predicting anywhere from 8:30 to 10:30 in the morning. So the swim will take place sometime around there. The swim's short. It's only about 5 minutes, so don't miss it. You can blink and miss it. So there'll be a lot of different ways you can see it. You can walk out in the marsh on pony swim lane. You can paddle kayak out there. You can go stand in Memorial Park. I tell people all the time, I say, you know, if you really want to see it and you want to see it well, you gotta put on some nasty tennis shoes and some shorts or a bathing suit and walk out there in the muck and the mud out there to pony swim lane or somewhere around there in the marsh. Once we do the pony swim, us cowboys come across on a barge. Once we're all across, we box the ponies in, walk them right down the streets of Chincoteague. So we go down Ridge Road, then BB Road, and then Main Street all the way down here. Now,
you have an amazing view and experience because you're a saltwater cowboy. Can you kind of tell us what your perspective is like?
It's amazing. I mean, that day, when we leave the corral, it's so difficult to keep all the ponies in one group and not roaming around, not trying to get away from us. We have to, everything we do has to be almost perfect in order to make the whole thing happen. And so it's amazing how many times it nearly doesn't all go perfect, but it seems like we just somehow pull it off every year.
That's awesome. And so then the auction takes place Thursday. Right here, right?
Yeah, we start usually around 8 a.m. We're here much earlier in the morning. We're getting things together, getting the foals in their pens, and some of them have to stay with their moms because they're too young. But we do a lot of work. It's all constantly work that whole week. We never have a time off, and we're here. We start the auction at 8 a.m. usually, and there's no seats anywhere around here. I mean, it's quite literally you can't fit more people in here. And just for those 4 hours, usually 8 to 12, you know, you'll bring in somewhere hundreds of thousands here, and it all goes to the fire department. And so it's a huge, great cause. You'll see little girls buy their first pony. It's an amazing experience all around.
Now, how many ponies do you have, and how are they doing?
So we have 150 out there on the island right now, and we'll round them up. And right now, I think we have 73 foals on the ground, and we'll probably have more by the time the pony swim occurs. We'll probably have a few real little ones that are going to be born somewhere around it, but we'll have a few more, and so all of those will be sold.
Can you believe you guys have been doing this 98 years?
No, it's amazing, and we're so close to 100. It's amazing that people like my grandfather's uncles, my great uncles, when they started this in 1925, it was a pen smaller than this arena, and you know, there's people there and they're wearing top hats and all kinds of stuff. The clothing, and you look at pictures from back then, And you look at the fire department now, and the fire department, you know, has almost 200 members of different, you know, capacities, and 45 cowboys and multiple people helping us, and we're bringing in, you know, more money than anybody back then had ever seen, and the fire department's thriving. And continues to thrive.
I'm sure. Hunter Leonard, thank you so much. He's a saltwater cowboy, public information officer. He does it all. Again, don't forget the Chincoteague Pony Swim and Auction. The Pony Swim is July 26th, next Wednesday. Auction is Thursday, the 27th. You can't miss it. It's going to be amazing. Back to you guys in the studio.
And be sure to tune in to WBOC for the 98th annual Pony Swim in Chincoteague. Full coverage begins July 26th. Beginning of the swim, of course, depends on the slack tide. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday. DelmarvaLife. We'll be right back.